What's up, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just saying VB here, filling in for Mike while he's over in the Philippines. We got some breaking news here, so we're going to get into that. It says, breaking news, Diddy is rushed to the hospital in the middle of the night. So I'm going to just read the article here that they have up here and see what's going on here. And this is from the Daily Mail. It says Sean Diddy Combs was taken to the hospital from his federal prison cell on Thursday night, sources have revealed. The disgraced mogul, who is currently locked up at the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center, awaiting trial for numerous sex crimes, was rushed to the hospital late at night. Combs received an MRI at Brooklyn Hospital because his knee was bothering him, insiders told DailyMail.com. The source clarified that a jail altercation or fight was not the reason for Diddy's late-night hospital trip, adding that it was just an old injury that was bothering him. Combs did not stay at the medical facility overnight and was taken back to his cell after the MRI concluded. Diddy has been locked up in jail since he was arrested last year on sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution charges. He's been denied bail multiple times. Combs has vehemently denied all of the allegations since they first came to light and pleaded guilty after charges were initially filed. They got some pictures here. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, not it. We're back. The 55-year-old rapper, who is set to go to trial on May 5th, was previously alleged to have trafficked one woman, but the superseding indictment obtained by DailyMail.com accuses him of trafficking two additional women. However, despite the new accusations, no additional charges have been filed against the disgraced music mogul. His attorney, Mark Agnifilio, responded to the latest indictment in a statement to DailyMail.com. The latest indictment contains no new offenses. The prosecution's theory remains flawed, Agnifilio said. The government has added the ridiculous theory that two of Mr. Combs' former girlfriends were not girlfriends at all, but were prostitutes. Mr. Combs is as committed as ever to fighting these charges and winning at trial. In the indictment, prosecutors alleged that Combs transported the three women as well as professional sex workers across state lines. None of the women are identified by name in the indictment, but one of the women is apparently Diddy's ex-girlfriend, the singer Cassie Ventura, who accused him of physically abusing her in a sexual way, and repeatedly physically abusing her in a lawsuit filed in November 2023. I didn't read the word because YouTube doesn't like the word, and I don't like to use gibberish, so I try to use real words. Diddy settled the lawsuit just one day after she filed it, though the terms of the settlement were not announced, and he did not publicly admit to any accusations. Now, why would he do that? And there's more pictures. Okay. And despite Ventura not being named, the details of one of the incidents listed in the indictment are similar to a widely reported altercation between her and her then boyfriend. Prosecutors say that in March 2016, Diddy was pictured on a hotel security camera hitting a woman and then dragging her back to the room where one of his alleged freak-off sex parties was in progress. One of the women accusing him of abuse, sexual abuse, claims Diddy ordered a madam to assault her with a copper IUD. Ashley Parham claims in a lawsuit that she was gang sexually assaulted by Diddy and his associates in March 2018 after she was given a glass of water that made her feel a bit off. Parham detailed her claims in an interview with News Nation Ashley Banfield, saying she was introduced to Diddy when he barged into the California home of her friend Shane Pierce. Diddy basically started threatening me with human trafficking and that they could take me anywhere and sell me, Parham said. He had his longtime right-hand woman, Christina Coram, he ordered her to insert a copper IUD into my vagina, but luckily it deployed before she could actually get it inside me, like inside the cervix. Oh, God. This is, And that's when Sean Combs got extremely angry and he grabbed the TV remote and sexually assaulted me vaginally with the remote extremely violently. It's just sick. Parham claimed that she had previously told Pierce that she believed Diddy unalived Tupac. Diddy allegedly heard this comment and vowed to make her pay. Coram is mentioned as a defendant in Parham's lawsuit against Diddy and other associates. Diddy is currently spending his time in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center after he was arrested and indicted on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. He has also faced an array of lawsuits while behind bars. He's been accused of taking part in kinky freak-off marathon parties with a slew of baby oil and drugs, or, substances, for YouTube's sake. These alleged parties involved sex workers and narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. According to the indictment, the Bad Boy record star was denied bail 3 times by 2 separate judges and will remain in jail until his criminal trial, which is scheduled May 5th. He is facing life in prison if he is found guilty of the racketeering charge. And that is it for the article. So they really popped off and was like, breaking news. Puffy went to the hospital. Puffy went to the hospital and had everybody come running like, what happened? Did they Epstein him? Did somebody him? Did he do something to himself? Did they, put something in his food? And it was a knee injury. He went back same day. I mean, I guess if this is what we have to do to, get people to keep coming back for more. I mean, people were thinking this was going to be some, something happened. Who did it? Who did it to him? Yeah, no, his knee was hurting. Like, the man is 50 something years old. He probably got bad knees right about now. He's not sleeping on them good mattresses no more. He ain't got no cushion toilets, no bidet, spray in between his butt. I mean, maybe he can order one. I don't know. People, people in prison, if you got some money, you might live a whole different life, But yeah, doesn't sound too much of an emergency. Just sounds like he had a little field trip to the hospital and they sent him right on back. Get on back in there. So I guess that was a little bit underwhelming for some of us. He did not get into any type of brawl, or that's what they're saying, right? This is what the Daily Mail is reporting. He did not get into any brawl. He did not get shanked. He did not get anything put in his food. He was breathing fine when he went in. His knee was hurting. And he's over 50 years old. So, when you're over 50 years old, your knees are going to hurt. It's cold up there right now. So, The cold, I don't think, does anything good for achy bones, and he's not, laid out on the best of the best anymore. So I'm sure he might feel like inside he's dying. But, that's just how us regular people live. And, sometimes we get up and we crack a bone and our knee pops a little bit. No emergency, Puffy. It's just you are old. Okay. Old enough to know better for all the things that you have been accused of. Old enough to know better. That's number one. But just an older man, right? So everybody can calm down and relax. He hasn't been shanked. Nothing has happened, according to the Daily Mail, other than he woke up with a little knee pop, and, they felt concerned about it and allowed him to take a field trip to the hospital, and they checked him out and sent him back. So, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, everybody can calm down, and you know, it was breaking news. It happened on Thursday, so they're just reporting it, which was my birthday, and it seems like Thursday was the day for, like, whoa, what's going on the 30th? The 30th was just like whoosh, whoosh, like on everybody. I mean, we had a crazy day on Thursday, just a lot going on, a lot of stuff. But like I said before, Puffy is okay. Um, he wasn't sick or anything like that. He just had a little knee ache. He is over 50. And sometimes when you're over 50 and you're not sleeping on the best mattresses, your knees can get a little achy. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else I can say. All the other information we already know, right? We've been right on it, as a social media, not necessarily myself, but as social media, and everybody has been right on it. And we haven't missed anything yet. So now we know that Puffy went to the hospital for a knee, his knee hurting, and they sent him back same day on Thursday. And yeah, not much else to report there. I mean, if there's anybody that's over 50 that go talk to your aunties, your uncles, and your grandparents, and ask them how many times they get up and that hurts. They don't necessarily go to the hospital for it. They just kind of work it out, and then you go. But he ain't got nothing else to do except for watch TV, eat, go outside for recess, you know, be on the phone, talk to people. Ain't much to do. So why not get out, trip to the hospital, you know, and figure out what's going on. Maybe he just needed some fresh air other than the yard, you know. But yeah, he's good. What's going on, Maggie? What's going on? Yeah, he went to the hospital, Maggie, but it's because he had a knee ache. A knee ache. His knee was hurting, and he went to the hospital. They sent him home the same day. As I've explained to everyone, I was reading the article, so we didn't know what it was. This is a live reaction. We didn't know what it was. We just heard there was breaking news that he was rushed to the hospital. So he was rushed to the hospital because he's over 50 years old and he's not sleeping on a great bed. And he got up and his knee probably popped. Ooh, that hurts. And because he has nothing else to do, why not take a trip to the hospital, right? Let's go check it out. Not like we'll be back later, and, not a problem. He'll go back to watching TV and, getting his food and, working in the kitchen, whatever, laundry, whatever he does, over there. And he just wanted to change the scenery for a couple hours, I get it. The yard wasn't enough fresh air for him. He wanted to take a ride to the hospital and, see the people, because that's as close to being free as he gonna get right now, is a ride to the hospital and then back. So I'm sure that, you know, they told him just, do some stretching before you go to bed, maybe when you get up. So, you know, just maybe a little Bengay. Usually after 50, most people know about Bengay, especially men. I mean, it is called Bengay, but I don't know where they got the name, but it's a, man name. So I assume that men get a lot of achy bones after a certain time. And just get him some. He's rich. He's in jail. He can get whatever he wants, pretty much ordered in. I mean, so just give him some Bengay. Let him rub it on his knees, and do some stretching. Okay, Puff, just do some stretching. You know, um, yeah. Yeah, I'm not even. I have a side chat here, guys. It is a live reaction, and I'm reading my side chat, and yep, I did it again. But anyway, like I was saying, get them a little Bengay, rub it on your knees, do a little stretching, Puff. You're cramped up in small quarters, possibly. Go outside in the yard, take a walk around. Talk to the people. Make some friends. Go lift some weights, something. You know, do some work in the kitchen, maybe the laundry, whatever suits you, whatever you want to do. Keep yourself busy. Go to the library, read some books. You know, get some extra degrees or something. Whatever you gotta do to pass the time, because brother, you might be there for the rest of your life. So maybe not there. Maybe once they go through with everything, if they figure out that you're guilty, maybe they'll move you somewhere else, and you'll have a little bit better accommodations. I don't know. But yeah, you're over 50, bro, and your knees are going to ache, especially when you're on, bedding and mattresses that might not be the best for you. So I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah, everybody can relax, calm down. He's still there. He's still there. We're moving toward May 5th so we can get this thing taken care of and figure out what we're going to do with him for the rest of his life. So everybody relax, everybody calm down. It wasn't the emergency that we thought it was. Okay? And yes, everyone breathe. He is still here to stand his trial. Okay? He has another day. This happened on Thursday. He has another day. He hasn't gone anywhere yet. He just took a little field trip to the hospital for an achy knee, and we're going to get him some Bengay. He's going to do some stretches before and after, before he goes to sleep and when he wakes up, and he's going to work that out because he's not used to being in these tight spaces. Okay. So he is still here. He is still with us. We are going to get to May 5th, the Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Okay. So, everybody just be patient. May 5th is coming. It is coming. Okay. And hopefully we will have answers, not just for him, but for everybody else that's involved. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. You guys let me know what you think in the comments about the breaking news, Puffy being rushed to the hospital for a sore knee. And just, let us know. All right, guys. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike, and I'm just saying VB told you so. Bye, guys.